findings, I have made the decision to terminate Roy Oliver employment with the Balch Springs Police Department. We will now wait for the independent investigation being conducted by the Dallas County Sheriff's Office and the Public Integrity Unit with the District Attorney's Office to run their course.
That is the police chief in Balch Springs, Texas, where Officer Roy Oliver shot and killed 15-year-old Jordan Edwards. Talk about studying development there, because the same police chief was defending Oliver initially based upon Oliver's report, which we now know was a fabricated lie. The chief says Oliver violated the department's policies the night of the shooting, but would not specify which policies. Oliver has been with the department since 2011. The Dallas County Sheriff's Department and DA's office are conducting a criminal investigation, and charges are possible. Oliver is appealing his termination. Meanwhile, Jordan's family says they are grateful for the termination, but said in a statement there remains a long road ahead toward justice. They want Oliver charged with murder and other officers also to be held accountable. In a statement released before the firing was announced, the family said, quote, "Not only have Jordan's brothers lost their best friend, they witnessed firsthand his violent, senseless murder. Their young lives will forever be altered. No one, let alone young children, should witness such horrific, unexplainable violence." Joining us on the panel here, Jose Antonio Vargas, founder and CEO of Define America and Emerging U.S. Also joining us, Spencer Overton, president for the Joint Center for Political and Economic Studies, Sue Zoldak, founding CEO of the Zoldak Agency, and also Dr. Greg Carr, chair of the Department of Afro-American Studies at Howard University. Folks, this is a perfect example, again, of a cop killing an unarmed black man, going in, lying on the police report about what took place, and all of a sudden you get body camera here. The chief, reflex, I'm defending my officer, but then all of a sudden, somebody saw the video.
Pure spin control. The chief says he did it and because he needed to satisfy the public's need for information. But they continue to spin. This whole notion of rogue, bad apple cops. We saw what Jeff Sessoms did, talking about these rogue cops. And this narrative congeals into this notion that, oh, these are just outliers. And now the trend seems to be to get rid of them before anything can be done. We see the plea deal that was accepted in the Walter Scott case. I mean, let's make these things go away and continue to reinforce the system.
Well, but here's my whole deal, though. First of all, I'm glad to see them looking at the evidence and firing a cop for lying on the report versus putting them on desk duty. That's been part of the problem there, because so many cases involving African Americans, folks were not fired immediately. Anybody can jump in?
No, that's true. That's absolutely true. But again, can you isolate this and then continue to reinforce this narrative?
Well, I think firing is one thing, but still you have to have charges then followed up.
Absolutely.
Well, and I think, the thing is, the media presses, I think, for too much information, as you said, right from the beginning. I mean, you shouldn't have someone who comes up and talks about a case when they haven't seen the video and hasn't.
Okay, no. I'm not gonna put that on the media. It's the job of the police chief not to reflexively come out and say, "Oh, officer did nothing wrong." We saw the exact same thing happen in Gwinnett County. The exact same thing, where police chiefs will automatically defend the cop. Well, the chief should say, this is under investigation, looking at all the details, and then we'll move forward from there. The chief is the one who had to change his story.
That's right.
That's right. And he's the one who's embarrassed, right?
Right, he's embarrassed because of what his cop did. The bottom line is, Jose, a kid is dead, but we keep seeing this where pressure has to be applied for a cop to tell the truth.
And to me, I think your point about not making it seem like this is just an outlier and not address kind of the systematic systems in place. I mean, I think for me, that's really the bigger issue, right? How do we do that moving forward?
A peaceful protest turned deadly. 37-year-old black man was shot and killed by Baton Rouge police. His hands are in the air, and you still get shot by the cops.
Oh my God, please don't tell me he's dead.
We're not gonna let hate define us.
Race is a big part of this.
If truly all lives matter, then all lives need to matter equally.
What we require is action. What we require is accountability. We understand that black lives do matter, and we will keep focused on this issue.
NewsOne Now, every weekday morning at 7 on TV1.